Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first Analyzing Arsenal where I will be ranting, okay? I've kept calm all season, and it is a transitional year, okay? Unai Emery is still finding his feet, but this is the first time where I'm going to be ranting, I'm going to be raging, I'm going to be wincing, I'm going to be whining, because that is simply not good enough. That is just ridiculous. We're throwing away the top four. You know, Arsenal have a chance of sneaking back into the top four. We're throwing that away. Chelsea win later on this afternoon against Newcastle. They go 6 points clear of us. They play us at the Emirates next Saturday. It could be 9 points by the end of next week. Manchester United could be ahead of us, and we were, I think, 11, 12 points clear of them last month. You know, we are throwing away our top four hopes. Yes, we've got the Europa League to fall back on, but to have a third season without Champions League football, it's kind of scandalous, really. And what's frustrating and annoying is that we just didn't perform today. We simply just didn't perform. You know, you got to give West Ham credit. You know, praise to West Ham first and foremost. They were more organised, they were better, they were stronger, they were faster. They wanted it more than we did. But, you know, on paper, we should be matching them. It's never an easy game in the Premier League, and it's never an easy game against West Ham. And it's bad enough losing, but to not even score, are you joking me? You know, we've got Alexandre Lacazette, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Iwobi, you know, Ramsey, Torreira. Yes, we've got a couple of injuries, and injuries haven't helped us, but it's not an excuse. You know, we had 11 shots, 2 on target, we scored 2 goals, both of them were offside, and we just didn't perform. You know, we kept the ball, but we didn't really penetrate West Ham's back line. We didn't cause Fabianski any kind of major kind of issues. It just wasn't good enough. It just simply wasn't good enough. And these are the sorts of games that if you're going to get into the top four, you need to win. And we haven't done that. Why? Because I don't think we want it enough. You know, that performance, and I'm not going overboard, but it's not been right for the last couple of weeks. You know, the defeat against Liverpool wasn't good enough. You know, the defeat against Southampton wasn't good enough. The draw against Brighton wasn't good enough. And away from home recently, we've been struggling. Yes, we got the 4-1 win against Fulham on New Year's Day, and we got a 3-0 win in the FA Cup. But, you know, we need to concentrate on getting into the top four. Now, I want a trophy. You know, I would love to win the FA Cup and get back into the top four. You know, if we're not going to get into the top four, which is likely, and I've been toying all throughout the season, whether Arsenal will get into the top four or not. You know, I've been sitting here saying, on 1 week, yeah, we are going to get into the top four, and in the other week, we haven't been able to get into the top four. Like, my kind of, that keeps changing. You know, that prediction keeps changing on a day-to-day basis because we are so inconsistent. But we have just fallen away, and we're just not showing enough fight, not enough determination. We're not matching teams, you know, particularly away from home. You know, Declan Rice ran absolute rings around us, and the goal that he scored was well taken, well crafted and well executed. You can't really say that Arsenal were unlucky, or on another day things would have been different. We simply just weren't good enough. We weren't good enough from minute 1 to minute 90. We were pathetic, we were slow. You know, we had no sharpness, no edginess. You know, we had a couple of flurries, if you like, particularly in the first half. The second half, as soon as West Ham scored, we fell away. You know, there was nothing there. There was nothing left. It's a defeat that has hurt the most. I mean, this hurts more than Liverpool, because I didn't realistically think we were going to beat Liverpool. Yes, we shouldn't have got battered by 5 goals to 1, but this hurts more because we should have at least scored, or at least got something out of the game, because we're good enough to match this West Ham side. This is not a brilliant West Ham side. This is a good West Ham side, but they're not a brilliant West Ham team. So, it's just simply rubbish, really. You know, and Unai Emery's still learning. You know, this is his first full season, and, you know, what a season it would be to kind of get a trophy and get back into the top 4. I mean, we've got Manchester United in the 4th round of the FA Cup, and if we play like that, we're going to get ripped apart by Chelsea's Manchester United side. You know, I don't want another season in the Europa League. I know it's not a quick fix and we've got to remain patient, but performances like that, you know, under any manager, even if they've been there, you know, 6 months or 6 years. That is not good enough under any circumstance at all. You know, that is a pathetic performance, and that is one of the worst Arsenal performances I have seen since Arsene Wenger departed. You know, to me, as I said, that is worse than Liverpool. Absolutely worse than Liverpool. Because I saw, you know, this is just my opinion, those players did not want to perform. You know, we made Samir Nasri look like, you know, he was in his prime. You know, Declan Rice, you know, looks like, you know, fucking Fernandinho. You know, we made West Ham look better than what they actually are. And we didn't perform ourselves. Aubameyang didn't do anything. I think best player probably was Alexandre Lacazette going forward. And, you know, we're playing a back three because of injuries. We're not suited to a back three. We moved into a back four when Torreira and Ramsey came on. But, you know, we can't play in a back three. We're not good enough. You know Kolasinac and Maitland-Niles go forward too much, where there is so much space down those wings that, you know, for Antonio and Felipe Anderson, you know, you're almost asking to be punched. You know, you had Maitland-Niles and Kolasinac bombing forward. You know, we would dispossess, and then Antonio and Felipe Anderson are going, yep, that's fine, let's go, let's move. You know, the space that West Ham found themselves in many, many moments was ridiculous. Diop and Ogbonna had it easy. You know, Lacazette looked the most dangerous and deadly in moments, but they were moments. There was no consistency over the 90 minutes. And the fact that we've got Chelsea next weekend, I mean, you know, you play like that against Chelsea, you're going to get absolutely ripped to shreds. You know, it's just simply not good enough. We have got to be stronger, more determined. We need to focus more, and we need to utilise the attacking talent that we've got. You know, in recent weeks we're not utilising it, and in fact, you know, we've got Chelsea on January 19th, and then we've got Manchester United in the FA Cup 4th round. You know, our season could be over by the beginning of February. You know, apart from the Europa League, which is going to be difficult to win anyway. You know, the Premier League and FA Cup could be done and dusted. We've got to regroup, we've got to re-energise, and we've got to go again. I'm going to leave Analysing Arsenal there for you guys today. I'm not particularly well today either, as you can clearly hear and see. Please make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe, shout out if you're new around here, and check out my great content as well. We simply need to improve. We've got to go back onto that training ground and work our absolute socks off, because performances like that under Unai Emery are simply not good enough. Until next time, this is Steve Pepper signing out. Take care, and I shall see you all later. Take care, and I shall see you all very, very, very soon.